and I am not going into work today. And there's a very good reason for that. So I called in saying that my back hurts, which it does. It is very sensitive and tender. My chair at work is absolutely terrible. But I've also been put on a PIP, which is why I've not been vlogging for several weeks, as often as I was doing. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. For those who don't know what PIP is, it stands for Performance Improvement Plan. Sometimes you have to take these 6 days and take days off, because if you don't, you're going to burn out and go pop. This is where I go to get my back fixed. That's Chinese Qui-Gong to me. It looks dodgy, but actually they're really, really good. See you in half an hour. So, being here, half an hour, 45 minutes. It's incredibly cheap, but they do such a fantastic job. They find every tense muscle, feels so much better. They really stretch out all the nerve endings. I recommend everybody should come here if you're feeling stressed or tense or see a very good massage. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I haven't eaten anything yet. Wouldn't be a nice relaxing day without a little bit of shopping. And I'm going in here. One advantage of not being at work. When you get hungry, you can go and eat whatever you want. Being British, I'm going to go to Salt and Battery. I'm going to get some nice sausage and chips and then walk downtown towards Battery Park. So I made myself down to Battery Park, really enjoyed the walk. I want to talk about this PIP I've mentioned a couple of times now. If you find that your manager has spoken to HR and put you on a performance review, and it's like for a month or however long it is, don't take it as a negative thing. Give yourself a few hours, take a breath, go for a walk, decompress from it. It's hard not to take this thing kind of personal, you know, it's your work, and for the most part, most people put a lot of the time and effort in. If you're not finding it, that you're not really bothered about being on a PIP, then maybe you should be asking yourself, should you be working for that company anymore, because you probably don't really feel like it. There's a very good quote which is, being fired is a good thing. It means it was time to leave or you were not right for the company anyway. With that said, take your PIP. If you have somebody who is a manager within the company, maybe it might help. Liaise with them, speak with them, sit down, go through the PIP step by step on every single thing that your manager is putting you on and how they're going to measure you for this. This will help because you'll be able to have an outsider's point of view, go through this and explain it to you what they're looking for. For example, I was put on one for my communication and documentation, and I sat down and you know, once the person went through with me, it was very simple what was being requested. It was to send a report every Tuesday, to make sure a couple of pages were updated by the end of a certain day. Very simple things that maybe for whatever reason weren't made very clear to myself, or were just being forgotten because I was too busy doing maybe other things. The company doesn't want to fire you, they want to make sure you're the best employee, at least at the standard that they employed you at. When they employ you, they are employing you as you are at that time, but also knowing that you have growth and potential to help with the company and for yourself. So with that in mind, maybe you have dropped the ball, and maybe this is a very nice way of nudging you. Now, that being said, there should have been things done in place. For example, with my PIP, the communication, I could have been put on a course for it first, I wasn't. I could have mentored and paired with somebody else who is very good at communication and documenting and very much more organised. I am a little bit more of a creative, free spirit, so things like paperwork, they bore me. I will find other ways to get those done automatically or just avoid it altogether. Once you start seeing this progress, you'll feel more confident about yourself as well. In fact, actually, once you pass your PIP, you may actually find out you're enjoying your job again, you're enjoying your projects you're working on, and there are more options now for you than before. Maybe you're being missed out on promotion because of these things weren't being done. A PIP is a good thing, it's just how you see it. And when you go through your measures and your goals and what they're expecting of you, don't have a thing, oh well, I do that, and be on the attack. It's not going to benefit you. Just take it on the chin, accept that maybe you have made some faults and some mistakes, and put everything in you have it. But do not work after normal hours. You know, review it, make sure you're comfortable with it, give yourself a checklist or a reminders list to work through, but make sure that you do get some sleep. If you don't sleep and you work yourself up and you get overstressed, you're going to miss things, you're going to start making more mistakes, and that's when you're going to get into more trouble. She's not very happy, so we're not looking at her. She's sulking. She's allowed to. But we're at Yankee Stadium now, and we're going to watch some rounders. Anything happened to you?
No.
Oh, Delsbury! This is more popular than ours.
Yeah.
It is hot season starts.
In about 80 days.
We're done here. Go away.